So, in fact, we are going to speak much more about brain. So, who has brain? No? I think it's important, no? Only one? So, I will make my test with this one. So, you have one? Okay. So, you use the right hand or the left hand to right? Left. For the foot? Left. And for your master eye? You know what is it?
Yeah, the main eye that you...
It's absolutely correct. Just I will make this test. Okay. The others can copy, of course. So, take this. You have one? Yes. Okay, okay. So, okay. You see, I see. Yes? You see it? Okay. You see it? You see it? It's impossible. Now you see it? Yes. Now? So it's correct.
Yeah.
Left. So, who knows his master eye? You have to do just this. Yes? For the other one? No, so you can do the same test, no? Come on. So, you don't know. Yeah. No. Try to fix this. Try to fix this. Like this, like this. Yes. So, small hole. Small one, yes. Okay. And you close one eye, and after the other one. No. Like this. Okay? So, the question, you know it, so you can do it. You share? No. So, in fact, just with this test, we have already 8 categories of human people. You okay? It's my preferred. So, two choice. Okay? So, in fact, if you don't know well your capacities, in fact, the capacities of your brain, are going to be abused by alcohol. So, we are going to speak more about brain and alcohol, but in fact, the aim is the same. Why, when we drink alcohol, we feel different? Is it? No, it's complex. I mean, when you drink water, there's no difference. Yes?
Because alcohol rises our dopamine levels. The neurotransmitters that we have rises the levels,
so we
experience some kind of effect.
Yes, but a good effect, bad effect.
Depends on the amount of alcohol you drink.
In fact, no.
No? Okay.
the same. So try to be precise. The same effect, but different troubles. So, the problem is the following. If I told you, oh, you are drawing a little bit, okay. If I say you, cut your finger. It's an experiment. It's okay? Everybody can do this, no? Even you? Okay. The problem is that if you cut your finger, it's not reversible. Okay. So, the human intelligence find this fact that you should try something, in fact everything, but it should be reversible. Because if it's not, you will have a problem. No more 10 fingers. So the problem is how to characterize reversible and irreversible facts. So can you give me some examples of irreversible facts?
Losing a body part?
Yes, yes.
Losing a body part?
Okay. Nothing else? Oh. Yes? Except for one. No, it's okay.
Tattoo. A tattoo. Brain damage.
Okay, so you find always which is related, in fact, to your body. So imagine that your body is safe, but not your brain. It's okay? In fact, the problem is how we characterize human being. So, the brain has a very big problem. Every brain. It cannot see itself. It seems obvious, you know? I mean, if you cut the finger, okay, you can see it. If you damage the brain, you cannot see it. And there is a bigger problem, is the damaged brain cannot realize that it has damage. So, for example, for the girls, okay, you need a glass. No? No? You prefer a mirror? Yes. So, why do you like mirrors? She's a woman. Only for that?
I can perceive what I look like in other people's eyes.
Yes, but in fact it's the same answer. Huh? Okay, so because I force you to say something else, you try to find something else, so you change the word. Say maybe, it's okay. No? So, in fact, we like mirrors, especially women. For men, we like women. For the women. So we create mirrors for the women first, because you like to be pretty. No? So, the mirror can help you. The mirror says the truth. why it's a problem for women. Yes. No, it's only not only for women. I mean, you have to choose the correct timing to see yourself. Okay. So we use an essential which is with one characteristic, always the same, always true. So the problem with alcohol is that we cannot have mirror. So you cannot see yourself with this. And it's a big problem. So it's nice to have friends, because your friends are your mirrors. So you say, for example, oh, I like to drink alcohol. I feel very well with my neurotransmitter. But your friend, no? Yeah, maybe you don't know. Can say to you, oh, you're not very good today. Do you drink a lot?
No, I'm just...
Okay, so the problem is to find mirrors. To find mirrors in society is quite difficult. In fact, we find the same thing we want to see, but not exactly the truth. So you will say to your friend, are you pretty? Oh, yes, yes. But you know that she knows that you know it's wrong. So the problem is how to control something which is inside and looks outside. So the master eye is one of the characteristics of this brain. For example, you want to shoot somebody. In high school, it is very often. Okay. So, imagine that you have a long rifle. Okay? Okay, so try to do it. You can do it? Imagine you have it. You are going to put this here or here. You understand? No, not for yourself. He's got the brain. So remember, so not yourself. No, you want to shoot.
But you didn't say who I wanted to kill.
Yes. I say what you can imagine, but not yourself. Okay, so you have the rifle here. You can going to put here or here. Try to. No, not your revolver. This is a little one. You have a big one. Okay. Oh, she knows it. Okay, so imagine now the master eye is here. Right. What you are going to do?
I'll have to change her.
Yes, correct. Yes.
It's difficult to do it otherwise.
No, it's easy. But in fact, if you want to shoot something and you want to be precise, you have to see it with your master eye or your master eye. The problem is that many people don't know the master eye. So in fact, they do it quite bad. After that, they are thinking that they are not good enough. But in fact, they don't know that they use the other one. So the difference is, this one, for me, my master eye is the right one, is straight. The other one is like this. Okay? So imagine you have two master eyes. What is the problem? You don't know. Yes, like this. Yes. So we have only one, and even for the girls, when you see the mirror, you have only one right eye. The other one is like this. So in fact, the other one is more inside. You can see it. So our brain is a rather complex organ, and in fact, it does everything in the vision. Everything. For example, for your hand, you have a muscle, so you can do something. For the eye does nothing. Nothing. Everything is inside. So, takes information, and it's your brain who has to collect this information and to find the image. So that's why when we are very little, we cannot see in 3 dimensions. We have to learn how to see in 3 dimensions. That's why when you have babies, you know, they break everything. Like this, you see? So, if you are an adult with no very good brain, you think that it's going to upset you. But in fact, cannot see 3 dimensions. So if you want to see how it is to see without 3 dimensions, you can see the world with one eye. Okay? Come on, it's easy. So imagine this. For my perfect guy. Okay. Close it. Okay. You see the distance? Okay. You see the distance before or next or together. You see, it's much more difficult, in fact, to see something like this. So imagine that when you put something in your brain, you have troubles to analyze reality. So for example, you say, I feel good. Why? Because you see yourself in the mirror and you feel good. You can change the mirror, but not your brain. So for example, how do you choose what you eat? How? Come on, it's easy. Yes.
Normally what tends to look better?
You are a good client. A good client. Yes.
Normally what looks better to eat?
Okay. Only this? Oh, I prefer this guy. How? You choose your meal.
Smell, sight.
Yes, it's a very nice answer, because the nose is 80% for the meal. If I close it, it's very difficult for him to choose a good meal. So 80% for your nose. The rest, oh my God. Yes?
I don't know. Yeah.
because it is very discriminant. Even one molecule can be captured by the nose. Even one. Okay. So the brain protects itself. Say, smell. It looks good? No? No? Remove. It's okay if you smell bad? Okay. Except if it is medicine. No? And they told you, you should take this, even if it's bad, it's for you, and it's good for you. So, we smell, we see. If it looks very strange, okay, no, thank you. Even in the nature. And after that, the more complex test, here. But here, what is the difference? What? Not exactly. Remember the wine? Yes?
You can't see it.
No? You can think in the lecture, okay? It's possible. Okay.
It's irreversible.
Yes. Yes. It's irreversible. Imagine that is a poison. In fact, there's something before. Before, there is no contact. No contact. But here, there is a real contact. Before, we have a very small contact here. Because we have to smell, so we have to take some molecules. But for the eyes, it's okay. But for the test, there is a difference, a big difference. There is a big contact. So, for example, for little children, how they test with the tongue? Here, only. So, the guys who produce the milk knows this. So they put more sugar. Because with this part, we test sugar. So, we are a good client. If you want to eat something, you put a little more sugar. For children, it's okay. The problem is reversible or not reversible. So how to define it before? The first thing is if you choose well your meal, you choose well your future. For example, in our societies, we don't like a very fat guy like me. They don't like. They prefer this one. So they choose the meal to be like this. But they don't know that the brain will be also like this. Too bad, huh? Small body, small brain. You feel pity. It's okay. So imagine now that your brain constructs itself all the day, all the time. So it needs energy. So you need food, special food. For example, now we know in science that it's preferable for human beings to choose different milk. A big variety of milk. Why? Come on. Why? Yes?
Because it has like.
Come on, come on.
Because it has like different, like the nutrients your brain needs to work properly.
Yes, yes, it's correct. So, there is a problem, because we prefer something, okay? I prefer this, that, not this, that, okay? So we have preference. If we take only preference to make our life, we are going to have a problem. Why? Yes?
Because you need the other conditions as well.
Why?
Because your body needs them.
I'm not sure. You're sure? Are you sure?
I think so.
Imagine that the molecules you take with your food go there, or there. So some of them will go here. You have to choose very crucially. Why?
Not all of them are good for you.
Yes, so
You choose the ones normally that should be good for you, that support.
yes, but how can you choose it?
By testing it.
Dangerous. Give me your finger. You want to test it? No. Okay. So, the reality of your orientation is how to test without testing. So you have to make a scenario to think how the things will go with this test or with the other one. So, for example, for brain, is silence. Okay? So the problem is the following. How to protect yourself if you don't have knowledge about yourself. For example, imagine now that I ask you to give me characteristics of your brain. That's all? Oh, it's okay. It's a joke. For example, you see someone, you can see more or less his mass, his height, his volume. No? Okay. You can do it for your brain. It's interesting because it is our characteristics and we don't know it. For example, do you know the size of the brain? You don't care? Even you? Because you said you have one. The others I don't know. Okay, so would you like to see your brain? In fact, you should. What we have here? Two. Okay. So, imagine that you have to conceive the structure of this thing, how it is. Imagine the volume. Imagine the surface. How can you draw a brain? In fact, I ask you, can you draw me a brain? When we create computers, we are drawing brains, in fact. So we want to configure them to be powerful, to have speed. You remember? Do you know the speed of your brain? You don't care. When you are in your car, it's very important. You know? Because you see stop. It says stop. You have time. Too late. Very often it's too late. So, to realize how it is to be quite stupid, it's very simple. You have to be on the road and see the panel. It's okay? Can you imagine? Why? Because, in fact, all these kind of things are made for stupid guys. And girls also. Why? Why? Because it's due to the speed. In fact, when you go fast, there is a problem with your brain. You analyze less. So in fact, your IQ is less. Because it's go too fast to analyze. Okay? So with very high speed, in fact, you lose your control. So that's why, for the moment, for here, you see like this. With high speed, you see like this, and very, very small. For the professional, it's very important, because they have to realize before they should do something before the fact. So, for the others like us, it's too late. For example, imagine that you are in your car and you see stop. At what distance you will stop? You can imagine, okay? You can test it. But I mean, for the problems, for example, you want to play chess, but you drink alcohol together. You are going to be very, very slow. So it's okay because there is a time, the clock. So the other one who said, you have to play, because it's yours. Okay. So if you want to do something quite smart, you are going to be very lazy. Why? Because it's important to be lazy. Why? You don't know. Yes, lazy.
It's important to be lazy.
It's important, yes.
Okay.
Why? Oh, you agree with me?
Yeah.
Yes. Because there is no intelligent guy without. Yes. Yes. In fact, if you are not lazy, you are going to do the same thing, many times. It's okay for you. For the others, 2 times, same thing. For the normal guys, it's 5 times the same thing. For the very, very small guy, 2 times. 2? It's awful. Just 1. No? Can you imagine this fact? For example, for the picture, for painting, you have to draw something, okay? You are Braque, Picasso, Van Gogh. So you draw it. And the other one said, oh, again, please. One more time. No. It's very important to be unique. But not unique in your body, but in your mind. To be different. So the problem is the following. If you put something in your brain that troubles your function, how you will know it? You see the movie Apollo 13? Yes? You remember? You remember after the problem with Tom Hanks? He put a post-it on a button. Don't push it. it was a mail for him, because he knows what? That after a delay with monoxide of carbon, he will have problem in his head, and he will not be able to judge the fact that you should not push this button. So he writes, don't push it. So imagine for you that some moves are very dangerous. Okay? So in fact, you. Okay, this is dangerous. You don't care. You care or you don't care. You care now. So, just walk on this line. Like this, yes. This one. Oh, sorry. I didn't mention all the exercise. If you go there, you're dead. Just say no. Yes. You can do it. For example, they say the same thing to me. I will walk like this. Even like this. It's okay, no? So, can you go upside down like Lygeros? Yes, you can. Backwards. Backwards. Okay. It's okay, but do something with this. Oh, you are very strange, in fact. You can do it here. You can do this. Of course, here you are dead. But this is the end of the exercise. It's okay. You can do it. It's very dangerous to go downstairs with the hand inside. No? Why? Oh, you can, but it's too late. You see? So, some facts, if you are prepared, for example, even for you, because you can do this, like me, with no problem, it's okay? So, if I told you you should be smart and do this exercise, you will do it. But if I say nothing, you will say, oh, you know, I have a problem. So, the problem is the following. The brain has to be prepared to do something before. How to prepare something before without knowing what is going to be? You want to solve a problem in math, in physics, biology, yes. You read the exercise, what do you do? Come on, you have a problem in the classroom. Yes?
You try and solve it.
No. Before to solve it.
You read it.
Oh, you read it. That's all?
Yeah.
To understand it's after?
Maybe to think of what you actually have to do.
Okay, but you are very linear. So imagine now, yes?
You write down the information you given, so you can see it more clearly.
You write?
The information you're given.
You write? You write?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, it's better. So, I mean, the following fact. If you read something, you use one region of your brain. Without sound. If you read with sound, you use another one. Another zone. If you write, you use another zone. Okay? So in fact, you are much more efficient when you read loud, different, and you write the same thing. Why? Because at least 5 regions of your brain will be occupied with this problem. So it's much more holistic. You are very lazy to do this, but in fact it's better to be much more lazy than the previous one. Why? Because in fact you prepare your brain to do something. For example, you said, I will solve it. You don't know if you can. You think that you can because you are in the classroom. And because they give you something that you should be able to do it. But if you are in research, you don't know. So you have to prepare your brain. So to prepare your brain, for example, it's better to solve exercises before the meal. Why? Than after. You know it. She knows. Of course, because we use it in exams. Yes?
Maybe if you don't eat, your brain is less occupied with food.
No, it's occupied with food, yes?
Maybe if you solve it before and after, if you eat food, it acts as a reward system for your brain.
Yes. In fact, you have a problem. Your brain needs blood. But when you eat, you need blood here. Not so much here. So, the body choose to put the blood here. So less blood here. So that's why after the meal you are a little bit tired. But just before it's better. Not too long, but in fact you have the need to find food without doing it to solve problems. You know, even in the traditional painting, we did it. You stop the foot, you draw, you take the foot. So why? Because we know how to do this. For example, remember, for your vision, if you want to shoot something, you have to control yourself. This, for example, okay? Because why? Because you are going to do this. For the specialists, they can control even this. Boom, 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 boom. In fact, they shoot at boom, and not boom, boom. It seems to be not very important for you, but if your target is very far, it's very important to do the answer. So it's the same thing for the brain. If you want to have a life which is good, what is a good life for you, for example? Just good, not better, not the best, just good. Yes? Come on, both? Healthy? Okay.
Your brain as well.
Ah. Before, you prefer healthy or your brain well? Both. No, you have to choose.
Both. Yeah, both.
I would prefer a healthier brain.
It's better. No? You see the difference? Healthy brain, not healthy. Because all the time in society we say, good health, yes, should be healthy. For what? If you cannot imagine how it's like. For example, the guys have a problem like Alzheimer, they are healthy. But there is a problem here, because they don't know that they are healthy. So, imagine now that your brain is a guy with a car, and the car is your body. Can you do it? Okay. So, for Miss Mirror, the most important thing is how a car looks like. No? Yes. So you imagine a car, a very nice car, imagine a very, very nice car, without engine.
No. Of course not.
Yes, you can imagine. You can do it. Imagine. Imagine. With no engine. So you can see it, say beautiful, open side. No brain. No brain. So in fact, we do it even in a relation, you know. When I do this for the car, is for the other when he opens the mind and says something. And you realize and say, my God. No, it's very important, you know. That's why you should shut your mouth for the first time. Because it's better. You remember Cyrano de Bergerac? The other one was very beautiful. So Cyrano told him what to say. And after that, they realized both that the girl was in love with the mind. It's a pity. So don't worry, it's literature, so in reality it's quite different. But, yes, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So, the difference and the problem for us is the following, is how to protect our brain. So, when you have a car, you can put airbags, okay? So, imagine that you put airbags after the accident. I had an accident, I put airbags. In my dream, because I'm dead. So now, they say to you, you are going to buy this car, and they say to you, there is no airbags. But it's cheapest. It's okay. You will not have accident, so it's okay. You say, okay, I know, I will never have accident. You, but the others. So, for example, if you buy a house, what do you see first? What? The outside, yes, of course. You are not burned inside. So the outside, yes, yes. The area, yes. Try to be more smart. It's okay. Come on, you can do it, no? Imagine. Or you don't want. You don't play.
The price?
The price. Who cares about the price? Yes, of course the price, but it's not so important because you are going to have a problem after the price. Because if the price is very, 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 very down, it means that the area is very, very, very down. If you want to buy, it's very clever to speak to the other guys who are in this area. In fact, you don't imagine this, but if you want to have a shop, it's very important to see how they sell around you. Is good? No good? So, for the brain is the same thing. In fact, if you want to see your brain, see the brain of the others. For example, see the brain of your friend. And imagine that if they are your friends, it means that you are compatible. So the brain looks like the brain of your friend. So if you don't like the brain of your friends, change your friends. So you have a problem to change your brain. So, for example, you can see many times you want to be the first. You want to be the best of the best. But it's very easy to be the best. It's very difficult to be the good. So don't worry, it's not for here. But I mean, if all the others are down, if you are less down, you are the best. Okay? So it's very, very interesting in relationships. You can see with men and women, sometimes they choose the other to be just the best. Because if they choose somebody else, they will have a problem of comparison. No comparison. So if you are good, just good. It's enough. So to be good, you have to have a good brain. Because all the other things are just a car. You can change the car. You cannot change the conductor. You cannot change the guy. Because the guy is you. So the question is the following. I'm talking to you or to your brain?
Aren't we our brain?
I am.
Well, our brain is us.
No, our brain is us. It seems to be like toys are us. But when you said just I
I is my brain.
no, it's not my brain. I is me. It's my body. Not it's my brain.
It's the brain inside of us.
No. I mean, if the I is the brain, you should say I and my body, not I, my brain. Okay, so when I asked, do you have a brain? Remember the beginning? You should answer what? I have, I am, it's me. Try it. Okay. I just want to mention this. Which one is the best? The man or the car? The man?
It depends though.
It depends on what?
So like if the guy is stupid and the car is sold, then
Yeah.
the car is good. But if the man is clever and he has a cheap car, then
Okay. So, do you know a smart car? Yes, you know a smart car? You mean the smart? I mean, you said the other is stupid. So, for me, cars are only stupid. And yes, so it is a problem. So, do you know a smart car? So, why you said all these things?
you said if you prefer
I don't prefer. I say which is the best.
okay, but if you can change the man, then you prefer the car.
Oh, you think like a woman. Very nice point. Remember this guy. Even if you have a good car, they can change you. So, a normal car, just nothing more. I just mean the following. For the speed, you prefer the car or the man? Why? No. Because the man can drive the car.
No, that doesn't work. Then that means you can walk.
Yes. This is a problem. You know, even for constructors of cars, if they want to do a race, they have to choose a very good driver. This is a problem. So, the man can be a driver. The car cannot be a man. For example, you prefer a man or a gift? You think quite strange. I just mean that many very very often the very little children prefer the gift. The woman prefers the husband because he can give many gifts. Yes, it's important. It's important because with one gift you have one gift. That's all, folks. So,
But
maybe.
the man always gives the
Yes, you can change your mind. Yeah, I know. Yes. You can find another one. You can find another one. But I just say the following. When you make a choice, try to make good choice, not the best choice. Just good choice. And remember that in knowledge, your choice have to be irreversible. In knowledge, in your life, your choice should be reversible. Because when you know something, you are different. If you forget, you are the same. So, when you get knowledge, you change. Irreversible process. Very good. But when you choose something for your life, it should be reversible because you can correct it after. The problem is with alcohol, it's not the case. That's all. Okay, thank you.